Good afternoon, Dr. VertixScribe here again with another vending machine shipment from Site 15. This one will be making the rounds to various sites around the world as part of an ongoing experiment, so please stop by the Level 2 commissary for your authorized refreshment. It's part of a fundraising campaign as well, so please make sure you experiment often while it's here at Site 19. Before using the new vending machine, we'd like you to go over the documentation regarding SCP-261, as well as any subsequent related documents regarding objects known to be vended by SCP-261. This audio recording will be available to all Level 2 staff and free-roaming SCPs with proper clearance. In accordance to the Object Transfer Protocol, I will now dictate the primary object documentation. SCP-261, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Any access to SCP-261 must be approved by staff with Level 2 security clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by SCP-261 must be recorded, along with the amount of money entered and the amount of time elapsed between uses. Currently, SCP-261 may be used only 10 times in a 24-hour period, with no transaction exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. Testing approved by Site Command is not under these restrictions. Items dispensed by SCP-261 should be reviewed by Site Health and Safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items deemed dangerous or useful to research will be confiscated by Site Security, with financial compensation provided in proportion to money spent. Description: SCP-261 appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keypad on the right side. SCP-261 was recovered in Yokohama, Japan. SCP-261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating around on the internet. SCP-261 was found in a back alley behind a large shopping center, and a handwritten sign saying "out of order" in Japanese was taped to it. SCP-261 has no marks or identification of any kind, and locals do not remember when or how it came to be in its current location. Internally, SCP-261 appears to be a basic vending machine equipped to vend food and beverage items. After a key was made and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found, and it was determined that SCP-261 has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, while connected and operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanisms. When money is placed into SCP-261 and a 3-digit number is entered on the keypad, SCP-261 will vend a random item. SCP-261 has not accepted any currency other than Japanese yen, with rejected currency being deposited in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear. However, SCP-261 will not operate when the door is open or when recording devices are placed inside. The number entered on the keypad has no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always in some form of snack food and typically have bright, attention-grabbing packaging. SCP-261 is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in this state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If SCP-261 is used several times in a short period of time and/or large amounts of money are entered before an item is vended, SCP-261 will start to dispense bizarre items. While it is still food, their suitability for human consumption is often non-existent. The following is a log of items vended during Testing Phase 8 at Site 15. During this testing phase, 800 yen is entered for each item, items being dispensed every 2 minutes. SCP-261 is attached to power the entire time. First item vended, Coke Zero, a can of Diet Coke packaged in English. Second item vended, Cheetos, a small bag of Cheetos snack food packaged in English. The next item vended is Black, a single pack of caffeinated chewing gum packaged in Japanese. Next item is Yan Yan, a single Yan Yan cone with peach dipping frosting packaged in Japanese. The Meiji Seika company does not produce this flavor. Next item, Pepsi Dragon Twist, a can of Pepsi Cola with a trace of fruit flavor packaged in English. Flavor has been identified as dragon fruit. PepsiCo does not produce this product. I kind of wish I could try some. The next item vended was Dark Side Cola, a can with clear plastic sides packaged in Japanese. Liquid inside is clear. When opened, liquid appears to react to the air and changes to a dark black over a period of several seconds. The black coloration looks like billowing smoke and cannot be reversed. Liquid's taste described as cola with something spicy in it. Sounds good. The Little Bakery 7 Grain, a small tube the size of a candy bar with a green button, made of aluminum, packaged in English. When the top is twisted off, a mass of dough is extruded. The dough contains several enzymes and bacteria that have not yet been identified. On contact with air, these cause the dough to rise and bake, killing the microbes in the process. Produces a small round loaf of bread weighing 250 grams. Taste described as good but chewy. Next item, lemon clams. Thick plastic baggie with a plastic tube on the side, containing water and 12 clams, packaging in Dutch. Following on-package instructions, the plastic tube was cracked like a glow stick. Liquid in the bag flashed to steam, venting from a hole that popped open at the top of the bag, slightly burning one researcher. Steaming finished after 38 seconds, after which clams were found to be fully cooked and infused with a mild lemon flavor. On investigation, clams matched no recorded species. Next item, Diet Ghost, a can containing instance of SCP-2107. Link in the description below. Packaging was in English. Testing done on this instance provided similar results to other contained instances of SCP-2107. This marks the first time SCP-261 has vended another SCP object. Please note, SCP-2107 has its own documentation and is recommended reading. Next item was Unknown, a small mesh bag filled with small multicolored pyramids, packaging in an unknown language. Pyramids found to be very hard and unpleasant tasting, compared to chalk in taste and consistency. When placed in hot water, pyramids open and produce strings that quickly dissolve, coloring the water the same shade as the pyramid. Water had no additional taste, but testing revealed a sharp increase in mineral, carbohydrate, and protein content, with several minerals unidentified at the present time. This content was found to be consistent with the recommended daily intake of nutrients for adult humans. Researcher ingesting the water reported stomach cramps 2 hours later, but no other effects. The next item vended is also unknown. Aluminum box with a small glass window on the side. A large round button was found on the top, packaging in an unknown language. The box is seamless and appears to be filled with small round animals covered in fur, each with 3 small paws and a single large eye. Pressing the button causes the inside of the box to rapidly become superheated, cooking these small animals alive. Muffled noises and scratching were heard for several seconds during the cooking process. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the front panel opens and gives access to the now cooked animals. Professor Kane volunteered to eat the animals, with no other researchers willing to do so. The taste described as crunchy and very spicy with a small hint of beef. Congratulations, Dr. Kane. The following item is also unknown. Tall, thin aluminum can, packaging in an unknown language. Opening the can caused a chemical reaction with the liquid inside the can. Liquid was apparently not intended for an oxygenated atmosphere and detonated violently, causing several injuries and killing 2 researchers. Testing was discontinued and the area was cleared. Testing area observed to smell like citrus for several days. Please note, subsequent testing recorded in Experiment Log 261 ADDE. Link in the description below. Alright, Site 19, that is the pertinent information regarding this object. Now, a few things to remember. This vending machine takes only Japanese yen, so if you need to convert your currency, please stop by your local currency converter first. The SCP Foundation will not provide you with compensation outside of your normal pay, that is, unless authorized by a Level 4 researcher assigned to SCP-261 for testing purposes only. We will also provide refunds per the containment documents if the vend seems to be not consumable for humans. However, we are trying to raise money after all, and it is for a good cause. The information about that cause, however, is
expunged.
So thank the O5s when you see them, then immediately take a Class C amnestic after you see them, since you're not supposed to know who the O5s are. Also, please make sure you log all of your vends from SCP-261. If you're not sure if something is safe to consume, then please take advantage of our D-Class personnel. That's what they're there for. That's all for today, and happy researching. Links for all pertinent documentation will be found in the description below.